Everything I've ever gotten in life, I've written. My vision board is crazy. You wouldn't even believe I'm not even in the need business anymore. I'm in the want business. I don't need nothing. Got houses, cars, success, career, family, kids. What's on my vision board now is astronomical. And guess what? I'm gonna get all of it. It's not a gimmick. Vision boards are very real. You have to understand that. You have to understand all successful people have them. You're not gonna get everywhere you want in life without writing your visions down, without having them in front of you. It's a scripture. This is not a theory that Oprah Winfrey came up with. This is a biblical scripture. God set it in place where you could have the life of your dreams. He put it in place. There is a way that you can have the life of your dreams. You just have to learn the principles of success. Now, they got all these books out here, but all these books on self-help and success, they're based on the principles from the Bible. Ain't nobody coming up with no new stuff. Proverbs got all that information in it. All of that information is in Proverbs. You ain't got to look no further. But since Proverbs is hard to understand, people have self-help books like The Magic of Thinking Big, Power of Positive Thinking, The Winner's Circle, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. All this stuff come out of the Bible. The reason I don't know how to make $3 billion, and the reason I ain't got to worry about the how, because the how-to is none of my business. See, the problem that people do is you get in God's way. See, you tell God what you want, then you mess up and tell him how you want him to do it. The problem is you can't tell God how to bless you. All you got to do is write down what you want. God will give you everything you write down. I'm telling you, it used to be a lot of stuff on here I had to take off. You don't see no cars on here because they all in the garage. I'm telling you, everything I have ever put on this board eventually comes true because the scripture says this: write the vision and make it plain so that he who reads it, that's me reading it, will run to it. And even though it tarry means take a long time. Even though it tarry.
Let's go, family. Good morning. Rise and shine. Another beautiful, blessed, and grateful day. Super excited to be on here with you guys. It is a new week coming to the end of the month. So it's time to go ahead and take massive action to go ahead and finish April off on April 18th. But first and foremost, before we dive into the day on how to go ahead and 4 tips to grow your business, let's go ahead and drop some gratitude down below. What are you grateful for today? Grateful to be alive, grateful we woke up this morning, grateful for God, grateful to be healthy, grateful for all the challenges coming into our life because we know they're happening for us and not to us. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's training. All right, here we go. 4 tips to go ahead and grow your business, right? I'm going to give you a little bit of detail on the ins and outs, right? Things that you need to go ahead and implement into your business daily to go ahead and move the needle forward. So here's the first thing, okay? First thing is you've got to be able to have posture, okay? If there's one thing I've been able to notice for the past handful of years is posture is everything, okay? Whether it's on a phone call, whether it's even putting out social media, whether it's definitely meeting in person, somebody can smell your posture on the other side of the phone. They can feel your posture in person. So at the end of the day, the first thing I need you to understand is your posture and your confidence, okay? People are going to remember they're not going to remember what you say. They're going to remember how you made them what? Feel, okay? So here's what I know. If you go out today and you start talking with more posture, you start talking with confidence, you start speaking as if the feeling has already happened, you're going to move different. And people are going to start to feel your aura and your energy. So here's where you start. Number 1 is posture, okay? Number 2, this is going to be value. At the end of the day, value is number 1 that you need to start thinking about. Be value driven. How can I be a person of value every single day? So if you want people to follow you, if you want to go ahead and build a brand, if you want to become an influencer, the first way you do that is by being a person of value. And the only way to do that is to grow yourself day in and day out. So number 1 is value, the first part of number 2. The second part is your story, right? Facts tell, stories sell. So you've got to be able to understand and know your story like the back of your hand. Your story is what is going to get people to move. The products are great. Trading is wonderful. But at the end of the day, people are not just buying into the products. Who are they buying into? They're really buying into you. This is why it's so important for you to start leading with value. Start leading with being a person that is always developing themselves. And that's what leads into my third point. You ready? Number 3, this is going to be posting every day. Okay, this is so important. If you wonder why people end up joining your business and you really think about it, it's probably because they've seen at least 5 to 12 exposures about what it is that you're doing. And if you think about yourself, you were probably the same exact way. It took you a handful of times seeing others win, seeing them consistent to make you realize, wow, if they could do it, why can't I do it? So a couple of things to think about, right? As far as your stories, there's no reason why, we're not able to post 5 to 10 stories a day simply by looking at and documenting your life. What are you guys eating well in the morning? Are you waking up and writing down your gratitude? Are you journaling? Are you meditating? Are you guys taking trades, getting on these Zoom calls 3 ways with your mentor, right? Going to the gym, going out on nature walks, all of these different ways that you guys can start showcasing your lifestyle. And that's the beauty of social media, right? With your stories, you guys can go and get an in-depth, people get an in-depth of your life. So this is where you start to do it, okay? Posting stories, posting content. How many pieces of content are you guys putting out per week? Is it 4 to 5 times? Are you starting to post twice a day? Figure out your schedule, because just like Coca-Cola, the reason why people got into Coca-Cola was because they couldn't stop seeing it everywhere. Whether it was left, right, up, down, all the commercials, everywhere they saw Coke. So it's the same thing for your brand. Where are people going to be able to see you every day? It's just like a TV show. People are always looking for something new to watch. So when you're consistent, guess what? They're going to tune in and they're going to watch you. But the second that you get off track, you take 4 days off, you take a week and a half off. In the social media world, that's like a month. And they're going to go find somebody else new to watch. And here's the end of the day. I promise you, if they don't end up joining you, one of their friends is probably going to end up telling them about cryptos, NFTs, and the metaverse. So why not be the one to go ahead and introduce them and be able to impact their life? All right. And last but not least, number 4 is going to be, I just want to give you a concept to think about. Okay. For this one, let me ask you a question. Would you rather a mind opened by wonder, or would you rather a mind closed by ignorance? A mind opened by wonder or a mind closed by ignorance? The second that I really understood this is the second that my business and my income started to really grow. You know why? Because I stopped arguing with ignorant minds. Okay? I stopped trying to sit there and fight with somebody who couldn't see the vision. You know why? Because Jim Rohn says, if you look far enough from 2 people that are fighting, they both look like fools. You can't tell who the individual fool is. So I don't argue with people anymore. In fact, I'm looking for those that are open-minded. I'm looking for those that are open to change, because truth be told, somebody that's probably ignorant at the beginning, they're probably going to be ignorant through the process when they don't buy a new mansion in 30 days, right? So this is what I started to lead with. I started to look for individuals that were open to change, that were open to new streams, that were open to grow. And now what happens? Now the process is a lot easier. It's gonna flow a lot smoother. So that's the goal, right? If you guys really want to grow your business, start looking for individuals that are open to change, that are open to growth, that are open to go ahead and learning the new ways of money, instead of those that are just closed-minded. Because I'm telling you, a person against their will, is still against your opinion still. So you can't keep arguing the same words with somebody and expect their opinion to change. You've got to be able to just stay consistent. And here's my favorite word. Next. There's 8 billion people in the world. So you're worrying about 5 or 10 that don't see your vision. All you need is 3. Out of 8 billion people, all you need is 3 individuals to see your vision. And now you're able to not only impact their lives, but now you have residual income coming in to start helping your trading account. So if I were to leave you guys with this, okay, this is what I talk about a lot, but this is so important when it comes to trainings, okay? This is kind of like me being a nutritionist, right? Let's say you're looking to grow your body. You want to go ahead and get fit. I'm your nutritionist, and I just gave you the meal plan. I just gave you what you need to be eating Monday through Friday, how to go and implement it. But the difference is I can give you the meal plan. I can give you the greatest idea to go ahead and build your body. But if you don't take action, it's irrelevant. It's kind of like a doctor's appointment, right? They can give you all the things to do, but if you just show up to the appointments, it's just waste of time. You've got to be able to implement what it is that you learn. So family, with that being said, this is my 4 tips on how to directly grow your business and become a better leader step by step. So if you guys got any value, smash the like button, drop some 7s down below. If nobody told you today, I believe in you. You are a leader. You are taking action. You are getting 1% better, but it takes you being able to believe it in yourself to truly see it. So with that being said, family, it's your favorite entrepreneur, Define Dreams. You can be, do, or have whatever it is that you hold in your mind, you can have right here in your hand. Let's get it, family. It's game time.